You gotta assume all the characters gonna stay broken. All the jank is gonna always be there. And get better around that shit.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Scales on bounds. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess being a cat girl, she is a little overtuned. Indeed, Kai, indeed. That is the only way to true strength. Embrace the fuckery. Hug the fuckery until it's strangled to death.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I don't know about that third. I don't know if everybody's sitting around thinking Maul vs. King Kong is the greatest thing ever. It was good for what it was at the time, but like, in a realistic sense, ain't nobody trying to throw that shit on right now. If somebody came out with a new version of that, they'd be like, yeah, nah, man. Everybody's gonna be trying to do an Iron Man Infinite. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that shit. Everybody getting hit with Infinites. Day motherfucking one. It was fun when you was playing with your homies and ain't nobody know what the fuck they was doing. It would not work in this day and age. I give it 2 weeks before everybody was like, okay, we need to nerf everything. We need to nerf all of this shit. 2 weeks. That's the only reason why people really look at Maul vs. Game like it's the greatest thing ever. Now, I'm not saying that shit is whack. I liked it just the same as just like all these other motherfuckers, but I could put it in context. Me and my homies ain't really know what we was fucking doing, and it was no access to resources to go and really find that shit out like it is nowadays, you know? Nowadays, you want to learn how to infinite. Literally, a motherfucker will teach you how to do an infinite. So it's like, yeah. That ain't it, Chief. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that shit realistically. Yeah, Kai, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but we're gonna leave this guy alone. After a while, I'm gonna start feeling bad. Either that or just not paying attention at all. Yeah, Hero Cancom versus SNK was another good one, but it's also another one of those that didn't go through the ringer as far as like, you know, the lab rats getting in there and, you know, figuring out everything and then putting that shit on Twitter, YouTube, and everywhere else.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, Hero, he was very new, so me playing him is not gonna do him any good. Cause even me not paying attention is still gonna be a badass whooping for him, and he's just not. He might get discouraged. I don't want to discourage him. I want him to come back a little later and be a little stronger, so I can really beat him up. Right now, he ain't even gonna know what the fuck happened. Let him get a little better, so he can know why he got beat up. Which one you talking about, OP? Fighter Z or Tekken 7? Which one is trying to keep the characters balanced?
Round one. Fight.
Very true, Hero, but like I said, a lot of those games from back in the day, most of them really didn't go through the ringer as far as like, okay, you know, the real lab rats getting in there and doing that shit. Even if they were doing it, they wasn't posting it. So like the info wasn't spreading out there, and like you weren't having motherfuckers that, you know, normally wouldn't barely know what they doing, all of a sudden having high level and mid level tech and shit, you know? That changes the game, man. The whole Twitter, internet, all that shit, just, you know, being able to spread information so fucking fast. I mean, it's like, if you on Twitter, you could basically contact anybody with a phone. That's like having basically everybody's fucking phone number. That's real reason. So that's kind of big for fighting games, you know, as far as spreading tech around, and, you know, people who might be good end up getting a whole lot better than, you know, they normally would, just because, you know, they have access to so much shit. I don't even know, Mines. I can't even say, man. I have a hard time saying anybody needs a buff or a nerf. Not even because I'm using Akuma. It's just like, I don't even know if I know enough about the game to really be able to say this motherfucker needs a buff or a nerf. It's some things that are kind of obvious, like when they took Leroy's unblockable cane bullshit. It was like, okay, that makes sense. But then they gave it to fuck your mama, like, that didn't make any sense. And they gave him a mix-up with it? That makes even less sense. Why would you do that? I should have did it first time. Why would you do that? Why would you give him an unblockable mix-up at the wall? Maybe that needs to go, but like, I would just love I would love to understand the rationale behind giving a character that good unblockable mix-up at the wall. You know what I mean? He's already dangerous enough as is. That was weird. I don't like how my shit is not coming out every time I go for it. Alright. That was weird. Oh, you got me.
Final round. Fight.
Imagine Big taking it, not playing the guest character. See, I gotta catch up in the chat because I didn't even see if OP answered me about that shit. Which game were you talking about? Was or wasn't balanced? Give me a sec. Fair enough. They've been listening to the community as far as balancing OP. I give you that. And at least they did respond to the community as far as the whole rollback thing. I mean, they came back with the whole "it's too hard" excuse, but I mean, at least they heard motherfuckers complaining about it. Is that both Akuma and Marduk? Yo, that shit remind me, yo. I seen a tier list online. This motherfucker had like basically like 2/3 of the cast on the tier list needed to be nerfed. I'm like, if you want that many people like changing the game, it don't even sound like you like Tekken. It sounds like you just want to play a whole nother game entirely. Why don't you play some other shit then? You want the entire cast nerfed. Or changed in some significant manner. Like, really? You just don't like this shit then. It's alright. Everybody ain't gotta like this shit. But yeah, I can't even front on that one, OP. Like, if they really are balancing it, like, I don't know too many fighting game companies that would like, you know, drop a character that, like fuck your mama. I like. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do a teleport. For some reason that came out. I don't know how many's gonna drop like a two characters like that. Like, actually, nah, we can't even. Nope. I gotta take that back. GT Goku was a terrorist for a minute. I wasn't even playing this shit, and that's all you heard about for like a good 6 months. GT Goku. This motherfucker's an animal. Everybody's using GT Goku on their team. So we can't even, you know, say that the Fighter Z portion of Bandai is like on that super balance shit. They ain't innocent either. Kai, I don't know if you realize this yet, but Tekken, there is no rules, man. I don't know why you guys keep saying there's rules. There are none. The rules are whatever they are today. Those are the rules, man. Motherfuckers need to get over themselves. That's what stops you from getting better. Thinking you know the rules, nigga. You don't know the rules. You know the rules today. In this match. Maybe. You know the rules in this match when you win the match. And then the next match comes, you gotta figure some shit out. That's all you know. I mean, you niggas ain't developers? What are y'all talking about? I mean, unless you are a developer, Kai. Dad, what's up, man? Everybody say hi to the guy from Bandai if he really is from Bandai. But if you're not, then chill out, homie. Ooh, shit. Shit. Okay, maybe we need to nerf Marduk. Stop fucking around. So I can rob him with falls. Fucking exactly, Kai. I don't know how he's like some, you know, unstoppable monster. I almost feel like people are having, like, you know, flashbacks from when they were a little kid and they, like, you know, did the Akuma thingy on Street Fighter 2 Turbo or whatever, and he just showed up and just mashed on their ass. I mean, after that first time, they never got over fighting Akuma ever again. I'm gonna take the hell, huh? I ain't even see you there, Kami. What's up, man? I'm going blue like a smoke. Ah, damn. Damn. I did have some life, right? The fuck? Yeah, mines. If somebody says Paul needs to get nerfed, I can't even argue against you. I don't have a good argument against 3/4 circles and you dead. I have no good argument against that. Or Mr. I have a low on my string that includes like a mid-low mix-up into a combo that includes my fucking 3/4 circles and you dead. I have no good argument against that. If somebody is a Paul main and he or she can make a convincing argument, I'm willing to hit a motherfucker. But outside of that, he be on some bullshit. Oh, I thought I had that one. That was fucked up. All right. I mean, come on. I mean, it's literally 3/4 circles when you're dead. 3 of these and you fucking dead. Come on. I don't know. No comment. All I can say is no comment. Outside of that, all I can say is no comment. So if the nerf hatchet is coming for Paul, then sorry, Paul, man. Good luck. Okay, that's fucked up because I jumped that time. That time I jumped. I'm like, okay, you want to tackle? Let's neutral jump and let's see what's good. Wait, does that tackle have armor? No, right? That don't make no damn sense. Jeez, he hits hard. Good parry. Fuck me, good parry.
Get ready for the next battle.
See, that's the problem hating on the guest characters, man. You're not gonna get away from the guest characters. For a bunch of different reasons. For one thing, like, you know, they kind of move units and whatnot. Two, a lot of these fighting game developers are fans of the shit that they like, you know, guest character introducing, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes it's just a money thing, you know. What are you gonna do? Somebody makes a deal, and they're like, hey, you know, you pay us X amount, and whatever. Like with the Kuma thing, you know, I'm pretty sure it's more or less known that Ono and Harada are kind of friends and all that shit. And, you know, they've been trying to make something happen as far as, like, you know, a crossover joint for a little while now. So it's like, it's not really a big, like, some brand new news and shit, you know what I mean? Okay, why's my other part of that? Oh, blocking. Negan? That might have been a money thing. Noctis, I kind of feel like somebody on the crew is probably a big fan of Final Fantasy, specifically that one with Noctis in it. And I think 2B and Soul Calibur was probably like a fanboy move. That was probably a fanboy move. Somebody was playing 2B and they was playing what's called Nier Automata, and they was like, yeah, this shit is cool, man. And she cute too. So, like, this is win-win. This game is cool. She cute. Let's make it happen.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Yes and no, mind. It's very situational. That shit ain't happening online. I tell you that right now. You ain't getting no 10 frame punish online. Straight up. You're not getting it. You get a 10 frame punish online, then you can pray to the netcode guys that you got it, and don't be greedy, because it ain't gonna never happen again, motherfucker. I can guarantee you it. Oh, you thought the first one was the... No, that was just a feint. The second one was the real... Yeah, that one was the real one. I forgot to warn them, because I was busy talking to you motherfuckers here. It's very situational though. On top of, like, you know, you're not getting a 10 frame. You can get like a 12. I think 12 is the minimum online. Like, best case scenario. But the situational thing, you gotta get like floor breaks. You gotta have raised drops. So you already gotta be halfway dead to begin with. You gotta get all this wall shit. You're not just going one wall. You're not gonna like one side of the screen to the other side of the screen death touch a motherfucker. Like, all the stars gotta align for a motherfucker. Now, on the other hand, like, you could do a rack of damage. I ain't gonna front like you can't do a rack of damage, but, I mean, I ain't running into nobody in this game that can't do a rack of damage. Just off of one combo, so. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say, you know, oh, depth touch is not depth touch, touch of death combo is not, it's just totally impossible. Just find some shit you're just gonna run into all the time, especially off a 10 frame punish. It's not a variable that you should consider as far as, like, if you're actually gonna be matching up against Akuma. Like, motherfuckers just talking about hypotheticals. Like, you should really be more or less considering what it is that you're gonna be dealing with when you fight whatever Akuma it is you're fighting at that particular moment. Not some shit that might happen because you saw some shit on Twitter. You need to be thinking about the matchup you're in right there. Right there and then. Like this motherfucker. He ain't sitting around thinking about no 10 frame touch of death. This motherfucker thinking about what I'm doing. Shit, could you stop thinking about what I'm doing for a second and be scared about something? I just realized he's Luigi. I'm real stupid. Somebody said in the chat, yeah, I can be dumb sometimes. But he is Luigi. That is kind of funny. Oh, you did third? You motherfuckers is going at it. I couldn't even see shit in the chat for a second. I might have missed it. But I missed him too, all for being Luigi. Like an idiot. Whoa. Okay. That was a nice mix. Oh, Kai, I would not bank on that. It's very likely that either Akuma's gonna stay relatively the same, minus the new move, not counting the new move that he might get, or he might get buffed. Just because, you know, they're gonna factor in usage data, and like, despite everybody saying that he's OP, nobody's really using him. All you guys is using, you know, standard, you know, Tekken cheat character, whatever. You know, you're not using, you know, fuck your mama really all that much, to be honest. Or Leroy or Akuma. Now fuck your mama is probably gonna get hit hard for the sake of the tournament scene, cause it's not a good look to have like all your top 8s like half fuck your mama or more than half fuck your mama. That's not a good look. Oh, you saw that shit, right? He got the mushroom too. This motherfucker went all out. He got the mushroom in the right hand. He got the ham over there. You can kind of see it in his right hand, in his left hand. See it? See it? See it? This fucker. Oh shit. Damn. How'd that shit just go right through my shit? Oh yeah, he can punish that. I gotta be careful with that. This big motherfucker can't punish the end of that shit. Oh yeah, mine's a little new here. You know, that's generally what we call them over here. I mean, if you fight against that motherfucker, that's pretty much what you're gonna be thinking when you're fighting him. You know, fuck your mama. So, kind of works. What else you gonna be thinking when you fight against that big piece of shit? Okay, I thought I kicked him, or not kicked him, punched him in the dick there, but didn't work out. Wow. Not even sure what happened there.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
I'm gonna assume that name is Bodhi, but you just couldn't get the B. And what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure. As far as cross-up, interactions have been very weird in Tekken for like, I don't know how long now. Damn, that's guaranteed? I guess I got a tech roll, huh? Is there anything else you can eat in that? What? This motherfucker turned and grabbed me. You can't sidestep that? Oh.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, I probably sidestepped to the wrong direction, alright? Supposed to go right. Oh, what? Why nobody told me he was gonna spin around like that? Them off axis Akuma combos just don't work. At least the normal shit. Oh, that's fucked up. I teleported out of there. Oh, that's so fucked up. Let's see, I have no clue how to pronounce your name. I don't know what it is at this moment. We're gonna go with. Oh, I see. All right, we'll go Odai then. That'll work. Okay. We'll go with something like that. I might have seen bits and pieces of it, Kai, but I didn't bother wasting my time watching that. Because like I said earlier, you take Akuma, fuck your mama, and Leroy out of the game, and it's not like the Tekken game just magically becomes balanced all of a sudden. It doesn't even come close to being balanced. Can I punish that? Can't punish that. Nope. Just more crybabies from what I'm seeing. So yeah, what are you gonna do?
Round
Not all the Tekken community. Just a certain portion, sort of like in most fighting game communities. I've kind of been down this road already with Soul Calibur, so I'm kind of vaguely familiar with it. And it's not the entire community, though. Another one of the mistakes that, you know, a lot of you guys kind of make. You assume you know the rules, and you assume you know what the entire community thinks, too. You don't know neither. Well, sucks for South America. They should probably learn the matchup. Oh well. I'm not gonna argue with you on that one, Odai. I don't personally think Noctis was the best choice for Tekken. You know, the weapons and all, big ones and shit, but it is what it is. Like my philosophy says, you just gotta take it for what it is. You can do that and get good, or you can complain and say shit. There's really no middle ground. Hey Kai, you can feel that way if you like, but it's not gonna help you win that matchup though. It's not gonna help you figure that matchup out. I mean, I'll make my dumb jokes about whoever, but at the end of the day, whatever cheap shit it is, it's just a part of the game. So what's the problem, Kai? You labbed the matchup. I mean, it's a rather easy matchup to figure out. I don't know how he's so broken. Ooh. I don't know why some of you Tekken old heads is, you know, get so stuck in your ways and whatnot. It's very weird. He got a lot of reach. That's a lot of reach, sir. It's a weird way to be, but it is what it is. Way easier, more fun to just, you know, to roll with it. I guess you're gonna have to keep on praying, guys. I don't think that's happening. Harada is kind of a big fan of Street Fighter and 2D characters in general, so there might be a couple more. I mean, if it'll make you feel any better, I think they might be putting a Mishima in Street Fighter. I kind of got a, you know, a slight feeling that might happen. I mean, there's that. See, that's the thing, Kai. You need to remove that idea that you know what Tekken is. There is no such thing as what is Tekken. There is none. Just going off of my own experience playing this shit and listening to you guys talk about Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag, there is no Tekken. If anything, it should be a lot cheaper than it is now. It just ain't. They's being nice to you motherfuckers. There is no Tekken. There are no rules. If you truly want to attain greatness, You gotta remove those ideas from your mind. Hey, nigga, you ain't knee, so stop worrying about whatever it is he thinks. Stop worrying about his views and opinions. Until you win championships like knee, don't worry about what he got to say. A year third. And the reality is, they not even really complaining about the characters. They complain about the people that they fight against on a regular basis that use those characters. Because if one of you motherfuckers run up on knee using whatever character he's complaining about, I bet you he'd tear your ass apart. It'll be a 10-zip tear apart. And then, so yeah, he ain't complaining about the character. He's complaining about the dude that he's fighting against on a regular basis that use that motherfucker to get on his damn nerves. Ain't you and yo whatever it is that's main that same character. Gotta see subtext, kiddies. Gotta read the subtext, kiddies.